Hi! Hopefully you guys can see me and it's not that choppy because I think I'm having internet problems and I don't know, it's not really being fixed anytime soon, I think. Hold on. Okay, so I've been trying to stay on live, but I've been having kind of like a bit of trouble with that at the moment. I don't know why. So hopefully we're going to stay on this time, and hopefully I'm not really like just gonna disconnect like usual. So yeah. So usually I have another screen on my side where I can read all of your comments, but I don't think that that's happening today. So I'm going to be trying to see from this side a lot more. Hopefully, I really hope we don't disconnect this time. So I'm just going to like start and hopefully make this a bit quicker than usual. But this is what I will be building today. This is, if you can see, it is the continuation to our Hello Kitty saga. So if you guys can see and like can watch this go on, actually, can you guys say something in the comments so I know that you guys are there? Just so I know that this is going on and like this is live actually, and it's not just me talking in my room by myself. But yeah, so I'll be building this today. Hopefully this is going to go smoothly. Maybe we'll build one part today and then another part tomorrow. Like maybe we'll just build Hello Kitty today or like a Zaku today. Considering my Wi-Fi, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. So, oh hello. Thanks for commenting. I actually can see the comments, so that's great. At least it's streaming. There we go. So I think I'm just going to get started, and I'm going to switch to the separated screen. So let's open the box. I haven't actually opened this box because I bought this month for myself as a birthday gift for myself, because I wanted to build something like from other people, something that people got me for my birthday. But since it's not really my birthday yet, I thought that I'd just build something I buy myself for myself first, so that I can build the things after I have my birthday, the way it's supposed to be like intended, I guess. So we have 4 plastics filled with runners. And honestly, look at that. Look at how nice the, what's it called? The green plastic is. I really like the color. I love the color of the Zaku's armor and the Hello Kitty helmet for the Zaku. It's really nice. It's really cute. I love the color. So I'm gonna start opening them one by one. Start with this one. Oh. Oh. Okay. So I'm looking at the, what's it called? The stream manager, and it says that the connection is excellent. So hopefully it'll stay that way. We have the same stuff we get from the Sharzaku one. The mono eye sticker for the, what's it called? The apple as well. So it's practically the same. Then this one I have to cut because I don't think I can rip this plastic up. This is the visor that we also get for the Sharzaku. Then there's this. This is all of the accessories, the weapons, and also the boot parts of this build, and then Hello Kitty's transformation connection points and the helmet itself. And then our last plastic, we have ripped it down the middle as well. I'm going to take this out from my lap. So this is, it came off because this part was a bit flimsy. I don't know if you guys can see. This part's a bit flimsy. But yeah, it came off from the rest of the runner, which is this. This is the rest of the Zaku. And then this piece fell off. This piece fell off. But yeah, this is the Hello Kitty's arm. I actually really like how the clear plastic looks. It looks really nice. And I actually have the clear version of the RX so that we can compare it. This is the base and Hello Kitty's accessories. And then this is Hello Kitty herself minus that one sleeve that fell off. Okay, so let me just put the box down here. Oops. And then we're going to get started. Do you guys want to start with the Hello Kitty or do you guys want to start with the Zaku? Oh, hello! Hi. Hopefully this isn't lagging and it's not as choppy as usual because I go back and I see some of the streams sometimes and they look really choppy. So hopefully... Oh! My face isn't there. Let me fix that. Hold on. Let me... Oh, is this the face? No, this is the face. Let me just find it. I'm sorry guys, I prepared beforehand, but it's not really working with me. Oh, that's the wrong one. Crap. Give me a second. You know what? Give me 5 seconds. Okay, so I should be back on. Yeah, okay. So, I don't know why that happened. I actually haven't moved my laptop. So, I don't know since when my face cam kind of disconnected itself. But, yeah, let's start. I feel like every time I do a live, there's something that happens that's not really planned. But yeah, hopefully you guys still enjoy watching me. Welcome, hello. I see, I actually don't know what to call you guys, but you guys, I know it's 62 Merah Putih Sun and Randy Tanso. I know you guys, but I don't know what to call you guys. Do I call you uncle? Because you call each other uncle. So yeah, I'm going to start, I think, do you guys want to start with the Hello Kitty or the Zaku? I think I kind of want to start with the Hello Kitty just because she's cute. And also, slightly, partially, because we have this part that came off. So I'm going to put this aside and we're probably going to start with that. I'm going to use my nipper, which is from the DSPIAE. And let's just get started, I guess. So we're going to start with the body, and let me see if you can actually see. Okay, so we're going to start with this one and also A3, which is this one. So I actually decided to get this one because this one is a bit harder to find than the not clear version, the not limited version. And the only things that I don't have from the Hello Kitty X Gundam series is this one and the normal version of the Zaku Hello Kitty one. So that's why I got this one instead of the other one. But I need that one to complete my collection. Other than that, I have everything. Even the Haro, the little Hello Kitty Haro, if you open it, there's a keypad apparently, like a keyboard. It's actually pretty cool. I didn't know that it would. Like, I was pretty amazed at the detail when I first saw it. I was like, whoa, they have this, you know? But yeah. So that's why I got this one for myself. Morandi is older than me, so I can call both of you uncle then. Because I'm pretty sure I'm younger than you guys. Though I'm not willing to share my age. But I will be a year older next 2 days, in the next 2 days. My birthday is on the 19th of June. So that's why I'm calling this like an early birthday stream thing. Because I've decided I'm going to build one of my birthday things on stream with you guys. This isn't something that someone else gifted to me because it's not officially my birthday yet. And you're supposed to get your gifts on your birthday. So I'm going to build those after my birthday is like done and over with. So maybe next time you'll see another kit from my gift, like from one of my gifts. But so far, the ones that I have already received, my gifts are all clear and limited version of Gundams. So there's that. I'm 12. Are you? Are you really 12? If you're 12, then you're definitely younger than me. But if you're not, then I think it's up for debate. But so I started work a bit early. Like, I went and got a job a bit early in my life. So when I first got a job, I was still pretty young and I was still considered like a kid. And everyone would always comment on that. And there was this other guy. He was a fresh graduate at that point, and he called me cheap. And I was shocked. And I asked him, I was like, "Huh? Are you sure you're older than, like, you're younger than me? Because I'm pretty sure you're not." And then he asked me when I was born, like what year I was born in. I told him, and he was really shocked. And he was like, "Okay, yeah, no, I'm definitely older than you." But he still called me cheap to this day. So there's that, I suppose. Okay. I keep forgetting how to do the leg part. And I keep forgetting that it's not here that you need to put it in because there's like a little crevice here, right? But you gotta like just drop it in here. And then kind of let it hang like that a bit. And then you move on to the back and the little tail. Hopefully you guys can see that because I'm using the Stream Manager section of my, like, I'm using the Stream Manager to monitor my connection so that I know what's going on. Happy upcoming birthday, thank you. I've been kind of not really looking forward to my birthday because I'll be older and I want to stay forever young. And honestly, I feel like I'm not hip with the kids anymore. Because I have two younger sisters and they're both, their likes and dislikes are so different from mine. It makes me sad. I think I'm old. I think I've grown old, guys. Although I'm sure I'm still counted as like pretty young. I know I'm pretty young in like theory, I guess. But you know, birthdays, I don't really want to grow old. But time just doesn't stop for anyone, and that makes me a bit sad. Well, thanks for the God bless. I hope God does bless me. Oh, how have your guys' weekend been? How have your guys' week been? Actually, it's not weekend yet, is it? Also, this is the torso. I think it's the middle. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the middle. Today I'm judging where the middle is by like looking at the camera instead of looking at my phone. Because usually when I check on my phone, I can see the screen, but for some reason, apparently my Wi-Fi is just that dead today and I can't really check my phone today. So yeah. So this is the torso, and it's not that clear, but then again, like, so is the RX one. It's not too clear, But yeah, it's pretty cute. I actually really like the green color. I think it's pretty cool. We're gonna move on. I actually like how it's kind of milky for some reason. I thought I'd like it if it's like a real clear kind of color, but I actually kind of like the milky finish that it has. Yeah, that's an awesome clear green. I really like this series clear versions of the kits. I don't know why, but like usually I prefer the kind of the clear, more, I can't say glossy, but more fragile looking one. I guess that's the best way to explain it. Because I think the best, not explanation, the best example would be the H2 Magnum one. Because it's glittery and it's a bit on the shinier end, and it has glitter. So if you guys haven't ever seen that kit before, I actually have it on my feed, but it's kind of at the very bottom of my feed. But the kit kind of popped up into my head because like it was featured on Gundam Instagram not too long ago, and I don't know why that photo of mine was the one that made it, because it's so old. It's been it's been on my feed since like 2019, 2020, I think. It was quite a long time ago, actually, considering like Instagram algorithm age, you know. Oh, it's not in yet. I thought it was in. Consider a lot more sooner. Hold on, let me try to do this first. Oh, okay. I can feel it kind of push, but it's not in. Do you think I should push it out first? Let's try pushing it out first, because it's not completely in, if you guys can see. You can still push it out. So I think I'm gonna try doing that with the tweezers. Oh, you guys can see the wires inside. I usually hide them better. But I filmed yesterday. I filmed a review of the ramen yesterday, so my workspace is still a bit of a mess. Hopefully I don't break these tweezers again, because I actually did that once on live stream as well. If you guys can see, I don't know if you guys can see, I'm pretty sure you can't, but there's this, and if you guys can see, it has a little, what's it called? Like, there's a crack there that I've super glued back together. But it's not pushing in, so I don't actually know if I should be doing any of this. But it's not pushing in, and I'm not strong enough to push it in for some reason. The other kits didn't give me problem with this. So I don't know what's going on. You're famous after the Gundam photo. I hope so. I don't think so, but I hope so. I worked hard for one photo. Like, I take so many photos just to find one decent looking one. It's like, I don't know, I'm not photogenic. It's really hard to find a good photo. But the photos of me that get the most likes are the ones I put the least amount of effort in. So, I don't know what that says. Maybe it's better to not really think about it. Age is just a number. What you've achieved is what matters so far. I see is significant improvements. I hope you're actually talking about me, because I don't feel like I've done anything. maybe I've done some stuff. I'm not sure. Maybe it's quite significant, but I don't feel like I've done anything significant yet at this stage, which is why I'm like stressed out that I'm growing older. I don't want to grow older yet. Like, I feel like I haven't achieved enough to be that age. Hello Kitty is identical to pink, but if I'm blonde, they combine it with green. Surprisingly, it's pretty. So, I think. Hold on. I think this is where it is. Okay. So, I think I've mentioned it. I didn't mention it like by myself, but I put it in as a note. But the Char version of Hello Kitty has red overalls, right? And apparently that is more reminiscent of her sister, Mimi. Not Hello Kitty, but like Mimi. So Mimi is identical to Hello Kitty, but she wears red overalls with a yellow shirt, if I'm not wrong. And also she wears her bow on the right side. Because like I'm looking at this, right, and this is supposed to be the right side. But since you guys are watching me from that side, it should be upside down, right? Like it should be facing upwards like this. So this should be the right side, right? Yeah. Okay. So she wears the bow opposite of Hello Kitty. So that's an interesting thing that I thought I should have said in the video, but it took me so many takes just to get there that I don't think I could have done another take better than the take that I did for that video. So I stutter so much when I'm trying to make videos, and like scripted things make it kind of worse. Like worse, not worse, worse. And it's, oh, there we go, it popped out by itself. Scripted things make it kind of worse for me, and it's a bit harder for me to actually say things if I've already planned them ahead. So the last video that I did, the ramen one, the one I'm reviewing ramen, which I haven't uploaded by the way, just in case you guys are wondering, I haven't uploaded it. But yeah, that video, I actually didn't write a script or anything, and I just kind of did whatever I thought was necessary to put. But it also still took me like 10 takes per section of the video, at least, and I'm just not great in front of the camera, honestly. I'm not photogenic. I'm sorry, I'm still reading the comments. I'm trying to catch up a bit because I can't quite see the screen, which is like off to that side, and then there's also like off to the side. It's a bit hard to catch up with you guys, but like I don't want you guys chatting and you to catch up. I just want you guys to have fun. But back to my topic. Mimi, yes, Mimi has the yellow ribbon if I'm not wrong. Either way, it's on the other side. So if Hello Kitty wears it on the left, she wears it on the right. And here's Hello Kitty's head that we've just finished together. I think this is the middle. I think this is the middle. So yeah. Back to my topic. Where I said I'm not great in front of camera. I'm terrible in front of camera. So I've only fixed this like recently. And me being able to go live like this is actually quite the miracle, if I do say so myself. Because I couldn't have done this last year. I bet you I couldn't have done it. So if you guys like card games and you guys keep up with card games and you guys play card games, you guys should know about the card game that's been kind of very popular all over the world, I think, but it's only been quite popular recently here in Indonesia, and it's the Pokemon TCG. So I know I've said this a few times, like in my past lives, but I had the time where I was competitive. I won't call myself a pro player or anything, but I had been competitive in it. And it wasn't too long ago, I was just taking a hiatus as well at this moment, but I had a competitive moment, right? And then there was this competition called the Mega Gym Battle. I'm pretty sure if you looked it up, you could still find videos of it. I was actually live streamed on it as well. So I was one of the players that got called to be live streamed. And I actually made it to the top 16. And I was the only female player that made it to the top 32 or 64, I think 64. So I was the only female player that made it to that part of the competition. And then from there, I also made it to the top 16. So they wanted to do an interview with me. And I went there twice to do the interview. The first time, they called me to do the interview and they said that I could do it in English because I'm more comfortable with English. And it took so many tries. The videographer had to leave the room. I was left alone with my friend who was basically the cameraman at that point. telling me what to say and then asking me the questions, and then I had to like respond to him, but I was feeling better because he was like my friend, right? But after that, they had to scrap that because they were like, oh no, we want it to feel more cozy, more I don't know, friendly there. So like the previous one, the one that I shot, the background was kind of like, it looked like a professional interview, while they wanted a more like couch living room feel vibe for it. So we had to redo it, and I had to do it in Indonesian. So I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot, right? And I went there. I went there with another friend of mine this time because we had a competition that day as well to continue to try and get into the final parts of the competition, right? So it was still ongoing at that point, and they were still trying to advertise it. So that's why they wanted to do the promotional videos. But I couldn't speak. They had 3 people at most in the room, in the same room as me, and I couldn't speak. All I did was I looked at the camera, I sat down, I was like, okay. And then they put the mic and everything, and then they were like, okay, so this is your question, go. And I just sat there and was like, and I just laughed because I couldn't say anything, and I stuttered the whole way through. And they were like, you know what, if you can't do this, it's fine. Well, it's okay, you don't have to. And I was like, I'm so sorry. I can't speak in front of the camera. I've never been interviewed before. This is the most nerve-wracking thing that's ever happened to me. I'm so sorry. And they're like, yeah, it's okay. You shouldn't have expected it out of someone who's never been in front of the camera before. It's like, I'm so sorry. So yeah, so they interviewed another girl in my place, but like as a casual, like a really casual player, while they wanted 2 girls, one for the casual player section, and they wanted one for like the more serious, like more what's it called? Competitive player. And I was like, okay, I'm so sorry guys. And they're like, it's okay. But then they never called me again. So so I'm terrible in front of the camera. And that's my story. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. So yeah, that's why I'd say this is quite the miracle. If you guys like knew that part of me, I guess. Not part of me, like the past me. So yeah, that it took me like a year to be able to actually just talk in front of the camera quite freely like this. And it's still pretty, what's it called? It's still pretty awkward sometimes, especially if I don't go to the comments and I have nothing to talk about, like 0 topics, and then after that, the comments are also dry. I don't know what to say, and I just ramble on some random things. But yeah, so that's what happened, and that's why I have trouble with videos. Also why it's hard for me to be in front of the camera up until like, even now it's still a bit awkward, but I'm getting better at it, so at least there's that. Definitely photogenic. I will allow you to say this. No, I'm not. I actually am not. Like, it's really hard for me to take a good photo. Also, Hello Kitty is completed, if you guys can't already tell. But I'm kind of dumb, I'm sorry. But yeah, Hello Kitty is kind of completed, and she's going to sit while we make the apple. That was the most nerve-wracking experience I've had with like interviews and stuff too. That was the first one and the worst one, cause honestly, I wanted to be able to speak, right? I wanted to be able to do the interview because like that would have been great for me as well. But that was just really hard. I beat myself up a lot for that one last time. But I mean, c'est la vie. What can I say? What's done is done as well, so I can't turn back time and actually just do the video. Plus, I don't think I'd be great at speaking in Bahasa Indonesia. in front of like that many people anyways. I think I'd stutter. And we finished Hello Kitty's cute runners that I've raved on about on my YouTube videos. Well, one YouTube video, but you know. This is so cute. Look at it. I still really love these runners, honestly. Then we're going to just put that together. And now it's time for the stickers. I love it. I know exactly how it feels being in that situation when my mind completely went blank. You know, the thing is, right, my mind didn't go blank. I actually knew what to say. And I was pretty, like, I was ready, and because they gave me a list of questions already. So I was ready, and in my mind, I was pretty articulate as well. However, like, my mind and my mouth didn't cooperate. I don't know. Okay. So if you guys hear a cat, and it's not a meowing cat, it's probably Molly. If you hear meowing, it's probably Fluffy because she's outside. So I tried to get her inside, but she didn't want to, and she stayed outside. But it's only a matter of time before she looks for me, because she's a tiny little baby, and she might meow really loudly. So I'm just going to say that in advance in case she ends up meowing, which I'm pretty sure she will actually. Oh, speak of the devil. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I can. It's pretty clear. She's meowing really loudly. Because this time, usually my mom's outside still at this hour, but she's not feeling well, so she's already upstairs and in her room. So now there's nobody outside in the living room, and now she's looking for company. Also, that's the Zaku's mono eye on the apple. And then I'm going to grab this one. Also, I didn't have that much experience with these stickers beforehand, before the Hello Kitty one. So literally, I think this is the first time I got these kind of stickers, right? Not this one, but the Sharzaku one. But yeah, so the Hello Kitty kit is the first introduction to these kind of stickers, and I did not know that these were going to be hell to take off of the sheet itself, because they're really hard to get the edges off. Unlike the foil stickers, if you can find the edge even good, this is it sticks really well to this, and it's also like kind of seamless to the die cut of it. So it's really hard to actually grab a hold of it, which I didn't know would have been a problem. But it gives the sticker a better finish on the actual kit itself, because it kind of blends in seamlessly as well. So it blends in really well. So I'm glad that it is that way, but also it's really hard to peel off. So I guess that's a just so you know thing. But also, Hello Kitty is done with her apple base and her mono eye apple. Yay! I think I'm just gonna put her on the side while she enjoys watching us build the rest of it. I think I'm gonna move the scissors first. Let's move on to the Zaku. I don't know if... Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Hold on, let me fold this. Let's move on to this part. And we're going to start with, I think, this thing. I think it is A1 and also B and C. This is B2, this is B1, we need B1. Then we need C, which I think is this. I should it's this. Okay. So we're going to move on to the body of Hello Kitty. I mean Zaku, not Hello Kitty. And we're going to cut out A14, A13, and A15. So 4, 5, and 3. Okay, so everything in this line. Okay. how I went off on that tangent about cards, actually. I'm kind of glad I did, because that was fun, I guess. Actually, going to competitions was pretty fun. It's just that it's a bit nerve-wracking, and I'm not great with pressure. I'm very anxious a person, so pressure is not the best. What's it called? It doesn't help me in any way, shape, or form. Hold on. So we need this. Okay, so this is to the back. We'll push that in, and then we'll put this together. Okay. So I'm kind of terrible with pressure and competition, actually. So I don't actually know how I did well most of the time. And I'm not able to keep my cool during competitions. Like, I get really nervous really easily, like way too easily. And I get a stomach ache. I feel nauseous every time I go to competitions. So it wasn't really great for me. That's why I'm also on hiatus. So that like my mental state isn't as bad, I guess, as normal as it would be. But the downside of going on a hiatus is now that I've already taken a break, I'm probably going to be a lot worse when going back. Like, I think I'm going to end up being even more nervous than usual because I haven't gone for a long time, right? And all that time that I've spent getting used to it is just kind of gone. I don't know, do you guys have problems with like competitions or anything like that as well? Because I don't know, I don't seem to find anyone else who's as nervous as me when we go to competitions. Like, everyone seems so chill about it. Everyone's just like, oh yeah, it's fine, everything's going to be fine, we're just going to play. It's not a big deal if I win or lose. But like, I can't. I don't know why. I can only think of like, what if I lose? And it's not like for a lack of trying on my part to think of something else, but that just keeps coming back and it doesn't go away or anything, so I just have a problem, I guess. But yeah, so that's just been kind of the thing that keeps me away from competitions. It's just not that great for me personally, and I'm not able to. Hold on. Okay, so I'm not able to manage my anxiety well, I guess, when it comes to that. So, you guys also feel that way when you guys need to go to like a competition? Maybe you guys don't compete often, but like, is there situations, like, are there situations where you guys feel that way too? Because I always feel that way. I always get really nervous. Is there anything that makes you guys really nervous? I feel like the only thing that makes me really nervous is when I meet new people and I know nobody. Like, no friends or anything there to be like the mediator or anything. And also like competitions because I don't know, I feel so much pressure to just like try and win. Even if I don't, right? I feel like I need to at least try, right? But if I don't win, I feel like that makes me really just even more devastated in general. It makes it really hard for me to actually not be nervous and just be like, yeah, let's just go with the flow. If we win, we win. If we lose, we lose. That kind of mindset doesn't come naturally. I don't know. You guys have problems with that kind of stuff too. So I feel like nobody else really has a problem with that kind of stuff other than me. I mean, clearly, right? Clearly, people should, but I don't think they show it as much as I do. Because I think there was a time where I actually cried before a competition because of how overwhelmed I was, and like that was the only way I could actually get my feelings out, I guess. So next is you're gonna put this on this, and then just gonna snap it. And then we're done with the torso, with the body, not the whole. I guess it is the torso, right? Done with the body, and then we're going to go and move on to the right leg. Need B2 for this, and we're going to go and find 27. So there's this 27, right? And then also 13, no, 12. 27, 12, 11, yeah. 27, where's 12? I can't find 12. Oh, here it is. 12. And what was the last one? Oh, 11. So this is the right leg, the clear parts of the leg. Okay. And then we're going to need a 110. And this is the connecting part of the bottom part of the leg and the top cover of the leg. So I'm going to do this, and then A19, which is this one. And I think that's all for A. Yeah. And then for C, I'm going to need 17, which is going to be the base of the leg itself, the foot. Oops. Okay. And where's the other C? Oh, 19, which is here. And I think that's it. Oh wait, oh, these are both 19. I thought one of them was different. Okay, so I think this is all for the leg, and now we can kind of assemble it together. I'm gonna turn the AC actually, I think. It's pretty hot. Okay, so we're going to start with this, and A110 goes in like this. It's not fitting also. There's like water sound coming from my AC, and it's scaring me a little bit. Oh, it's gone. My AC just got washed today, so I think that's why. Thanks for the compliment. But yeah, Hello Kitty does look good. I'm pretty sure it's not compliment to my building skills though. I'm pretty sure it's compliment because like Hello Kitty just looks good in general. I feel. Also, oh, so I misplaced it. That's why it doesn't snap in. And then we're going to put this with this way. I think it's supposed to go that high. Yeah. And then we're going to put this here, like this, and put this together. This short part at the front like this, and then add C19 with the two lines over here that is on the top side. It's not snapping together though, just kind of, okay. There we go. We have the right leg, and now we're going to continue on to the left leg. I'm going to need another part of this whole runner, so we're going to cut these out. This. Oops. This. And this. I think this is all that we need for the legs. I'm pretty sure. Okay. And then we're going to move on to this again. We're going to need the bottom part of the leg, the foot. Oh, hi! Welcome! Thanks for waking up for this. I'm building the clear version of the Hello Kitty Zaku, which, let me just grab the box. I want to show you, but there's runners inside it, so I think you can see it this way. Yeah, so this is what I'm building. And this is actually something I got myself for my birthday because I wanted to wait to build the things that I got from my friends, because I'm supposed to get it at the 19th, which is the Sunday, which is my birthday. But I'm supposed to get it then, right? So that's why I haven't built or touched any of those, and that's why I've decided to build something that I bought myself for my birthday. And I think that's that for that runner, and then we're going to cut from this runner, which is these two, 11 and 6. So we're going to cut the last part, and then we're going to be finished with the left leg, because I just finished the right leg. And then we're going to move on to the arms, which is on a different part of the manual. So how is your weekend? Not weekend. Your weekend is just about to start. How has your week been? Oh, thanks. Everyone keeps saying happy birthday to me, but like, it's not my birthday. But thanks for all the wishes, guys. And then the top part of the foot, which I didn't align correctly earlier, which is why it didn't snap. And then I forgot how this is supposed to be. So this is supposed to go this way, and then this is supposed to go on the bottom part. And then this is the top part. This is the first time that everything kind of just snapped in without much problem. I don't know what it is, but maybe this kit is easier than the normal version of the kit. Maybe it's the clear plastic. But we've done the legs and the torso, and we're going to move on to the arms, waist, and the head, which we haven't done. So we're going to need, we're going to need A again, B and, just A and B too. We don't even need B1 anymore. Okay, so we're going to need A1, which I think we're going to cut out everything for the right and the left one together, because they're pretty similar and pretty easy to, like, they're interchangeable is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so they're both 1. These two, this one and this one, they're both 1, so that's why I think I'm going to cut everything out at the same time, because they're pretty interchangeable and pretty easy to, like, just not mess up, I'm pretty sure. But I'm going to keep them at, like, a nice length apart just in case. And then we're going to need 7 on the right arm, which I'm going to put on my left. And then we're going to need 8 for the left arm, which is on my right, ironically. My week's been fine, haven't done all too much, though been debating how much of a pain it Handpaint HD. Yakushiki. I think everything is kind of like a paint to paint. I don't know. I think everything is kind of a paint to paint with your hand, like hand painting without your airbrush or anything. Because hand painting takes so many layers that it's kind of, what's it called? It's just kind of time consuming, I feel. And the only reason I'm not airbrushing anything is because I don't actually own one. So, oops. Oh, sorry, give me a second. Okay, so the only reason I'm not actually airbrushing anything is because I don't own an airbrush. But if I own an airbrush, I think I definitely prefer airbrushing. Do you have an airbrush? Is it easier to airbrush everything? But the thing that I think is not really a concern, but like it's going to be a hassle is cleaning it, I think. Because I don't actually know how to clean an airbrush properly, considering I don't actually have one yet. But I would imagine it to be a bit on the, like a hassle. Is it? I'm not sure though, because I've been hand painting everything. Miniatures are hand painted. My custom Cublé SD is hand painted. And then let's see, wait. Oh yeah, okay. And I have two of them, but they're both hand painted. Also, I'm sorry for sniffling so much. I don't know why, but I think I don't know, maybe it's an allergy, but I don't think I'm allergic to anything. But my nose has just been feeling a bit itchy lately, and I don't think I'm sick either. Because I'm pretty sure I'm not sick. Like, this happens way too often for it to be like a sickness, and I don't feel anything else. Just my nose is just a bit itchy. I don't feel extremely tired or anything, or I don't feel sick in general. So I don't know why I'm sniffling so much. Okay, so this is everything for the right arm. Oops. And then the next one is 7, 17, 16, and 5 and 6, is it? Yeah. Okay, so it's this. This. It's not. Okay, there we go. This. And this. And lastly, it's this one. So I realized after starting trying to make some videos for YouTube, but apparently I have a problem finishing sentences, if that makes sense. So I tend to sound like I'm going to continue what I say, even though I actually have nothing else to add to that, and that was it, But it sounds like I'm about to add to my sentence, which I often have to do I have to retake the video because I keep doing that. But apparently that's a thing. Oh wait, I'm doing it wrong. Oh no. Oh thank God, it's not stuck. Okay. So I just realized that I thought that was interesting, I guess. That was interesting for me, at least. That's something that I just found out is a thing that happens to me. Is this supposed to be on the back? Yeah. Okay, so this is supposed to be on the back, and then this is supposed to go this way. Okay. And then this is supposed to go in here? Yeah, okay. So, yeah. So apparently, I have that problem and I didn't know. So, I stutter a lot in front of the camera, and then after I stutter, I also
just sound like I wouldn't finish that sentence, but my thought has completed, and that was it. So I don't know how to do that in one take. I guess I don't know how to do videos in one take because of that. See, like right now, I actually don't have anything else to say after that, but I made it sound like I'm going to finish my sentence for some reason. Wait, is this? Oh, wait, yeah, it was correct, but then I moved it, and then this is supposed to. Okay,
Right arm, it's completed. Yeah. So like I have a problem with that apparently.
I didn't realize that until I started filming myself. So yeah. I wouldn't know. I'd like to try airbrushing, but I don't have good space where I'd put it. Ah, that's fair. Cause one of my bigger concerns about airbrushing is also the space. Cause I don't think I can do it in my room, even though I have a big window, like next to my workspace and everything. Well, it's not completely next to it, but like it's pretty close. But I don't think I could do it there either, cause I have cats and I can't keep the windows open because they're going to jump out. Well, one of them is trying to pick a fight with the neighborhood cats, and the other one's just going to like sit there, I guess. Because she's actually a really nice cat. She doesn't like conflict either. She's very docile, and she doesn't like going out. She kind of likes going out, but only for like a bit. And she doesn't try to pick fights with other cats. Instead, she runs away from everything else. So she runs away when we have guests. She runs away from my dad as well sometimes, especially when he's being a bit too pushy with her. Because I don't know why, but like I think that's what my I guess that's what dads do. Because my dad actually didn't want a cat. When I first got my first cat is Fluffy, so she's a normal domestic cat. And I got her because when I went to college, I went and did I don't know what's the English word for it, but I got course. And I think that's like, it's basically I rent out my own room, but at a person's, not a person's house, but like in a house filled with other students who are also renting different rooms at the house. So like we're living together, but I actually don't know any of them. So yeah. So I lived in a different area for a bit. Also, it's finished the left arm, and now we just need to do the waist and head. Moving on. Anyways, so when I did that, I I was going out to go eat with my friends at night, and as I was about to go eat, we were waiting for our Uber. While we were waiting for the Uber outside of the house, we heard, well, not heard, I think we saw her first, but we didn't know what it was. It was just like a white, kind of like a white lump in the distance. And we were like, oh, what the hell's that? There's something coming towards us. And then it started meowing. And we were like, oh, okay, so it's a cat. Oh, wait. Oh, it's this. It's this. Let me need these. So it started meowing, and we were like, oh, it's a cat. And then she kind of appeared in the midst of the darkness. And we were like, oh, it's a kitten. It's not a cat. It's a kitten. And we were like, kind of enamored with her because she was just so cute. But I don't know what made us think she was fluffy. She was basically hairless at that point. She was she was very she looked like a runt basically, right? She was pretty. Like her face is pretty. Her face didn't change much. She got a lot fatter though. That's my fault. I kind of I I coddle her. I spoil the kid. But yeah, uh, she's fatter now. She looks healthier now, but she was still really pretty when we found her. So we were just really enamored with her, and we were like, oh my god, we gotta keep her. But we ended up not keeping her at that exact moment because we're like, oh, but we're about to go eat. We can't just take the cat in someone's car. Like Uber is not your car. You can't just bring a cat around, and you can't go to McDonald's with a cat. And also, we've done the waste. So we ended up leaving her and like saying to each other, if we come back and she's still there, then it's meant to be, and we'll feed her. We'll just bring home extra side of fries so that she can have some if she's still there. And then when we came back, she was still there. So that's why we got the first one. But I said I was going to take her home, but I had to get my parents' approval first, basically. So I had to beg them first, and I had to cry in front of them first to have them let me keep my cat, basically. So that was what happened and how I got her, but everyone was opposed to it, especially because at that point my sister was terribly afraid of cats. Just terrified of them. Done with the head. I just need to add sticker and also the bottom part and the jawline, I guess. I don't know what it's called, but I'd say it's the jaw, isn't it? Anyways, so yeah. So that's how I got her. Sticker on book. So that's why I got her. My parents finally allowed it after my sister reluctantly said yes. But now, my dad don't even greet me anymore in the morning. But he greets my cat because, I don't know, maybe he feels like that's his first granddaughter. So yeah, he greets my cat, but then he ignores me. He's just like, oh, where's the other one? And then kind of just leaves me alone. But yeah, so there's that. That's my cat, I guess. That's why I got my first cat. Then I got Molly, which is the docile one. Because I was going to start working at that point, and I was afraid that she was going to be lonely, my first one, which I named Fluffy because we thought she was fluffy, but she's not at that point. She is now, but she's not at that point. She was pretty much hairless. She didn't look very healthy at that point, so I don't know why we thought she was fluffy. But yeah, so I ended up getting Molly because I wanted to give Fluffy a friend. But they ended up being so different with each other. But my dad ended up coddling them both more than I coddle them. But yeah, he's a bit pushy with Molly. Molly's not the type to like being cuddled too much. You have to let her come to you. While Fluffy is more open to it, I guess, in a way. Because she doesn't mind if you come to her and just like touch her. But it depends on who you are as well. So she has specific people she doesn't like. Like, I have a cousin who she'll just hiss at. She hates him. All of his guts, like, his whole being. He can't be in the same room with her because she'll just hiss at him. And she'll just look at him. She hates him. I don't know why. I really don't know why she hates him so much. But, yeah, so, unless you're him, you can pretty much touch her whenever and be okay with it. But she's a bit violent. So, when she doesn't want to be touched anymore, she'll just hiss at you and let you know, basically. Either that or she'll just try and snap at you like a snapping turtle. Cute story. I'm glad you got to keep her. Thanks. I'm also glad I got to keep her. She's become quite the nuisance, actually, because I spoil her a bit too much. But yeah, I'm still glad I got to keep her. She's an I can't say she's an angel though. I want to say she's an angel, but she's really not. She's quite the opposite, actually. She's quite annoying, but I still love her with every ounce of my being because I decided to adopt her. So yeah. But she's really cute when she needs to be, especially when she's asking for food, which is like the only thing that motivates her, like, at all. She doesn't really care about playing. Like, you can go for days without really playing with her and she won't really care. But food, you can't leave her hungry and you can't eat in front of her. No matter what it is, she will try to grab it from you and she'll try to eat your food. So that's why I've tried to train her not to ask for food and not to really grab food from anyone's plate. But my dad, who didn't want her in the first place, has decided that that's pitiful for her and that we need to share our food no matter how good or expensive that food is, and he will share it from his plate. So now, when it's dinner time, she'll just look at my dad and start following him wherever he goes until he gives her a bit of whatever it is that they had for dinner that day. I say that because I don't really eat dinner that often. So, yeah. But also, we finished the head, and you're supposed to be able to, oh yeah. So you can control where the eye is with this, if you guys didn't know. So if you guys can see the pink part, it's moving. Yay! Okay, so we're going to assemble the Zaku now. So the next part is we're going to put this together, and then this together. Wait, is this backwards? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay, so it's backwards. You're supposed to do it this way, and then this is the right arm, then this is the left arm, and then this is the left foot, and this is the right foot, and it's done. The Zaku is done, and now we have Zaku and Hello Kitty. Yay! So we can now continue on to make them into one. I'm going to make the helmet and then cut out all the connection points so that we can transform them into the Hello Kitty version of a Gundam. So I'm going to start by cutting out the visor, I think. Look how cute and good she is, actually a little goblin. But that's kind of true, TBH. I can't defend her on that part, actually, because I actually think she's a little bastard. Because she keeps trying to steal food. So earlier, my mom got me Korean food, and one of it was oden. And if you know what that is, or that looks like, or that smells like, it's very fishy. And she literally started coming up to me. She jumped on my lap. She started being all cute and stuff, and I still wouldn't give her any because it's not great for her, right? Especially that it has so much pepper in the soup. Because I tried it was a bit spicy, and there's just way too much pepper. That I know it isn't really that good for her, so I was like, no, I'm not sharing with you. So she just sat there next to my bowl while I was eating the corn dog part of my meal. And then suddenly I saw a little white paw dip into my soup. So yeah, she's a menace when it comes to that part. She really likes food, and she will not hesitate to try and steal. And my worst mistake when I taught her about food, I guess, like I taught her using treats. I taught her a few tricks, and she can high five, and that was the first thing that I taught her. And now she thinks it's legal to steal your food if she high fives you. So that was my biggest mistake. The worst thing I taught her, I guess. But she can do a few tricks thanks to my training her. I got her to be able to do a high five, a fist bump. She can sit. She can... What else can she? Oh, she can do a little nose boop. Like, if I just put it out and it's like, boop, and then she'll just put her nose up to it. So she knows a little bit. Hello Kitty with the helmet is done, by the way. But yeah, so there's that. And she knows how to do that. And I think that's it for the tricks. So when I taught her... Hold on, I can't get this off. When I taught her, I used treats as a reward, right? So now she thinks if she does a trick for me, no matter what it is, and no matter what food we're eating, she is now entitled to a treat. And whatever you are eating is the treat. So you can't really eat in front of her anymore. Also, what the hell? It's not. Okay, so this part isn't coming out. That was the same one. Okay. So I broke my tweezers again in the exact same spot where it broke last time, in case you guys wanted to know. I broke it on an Instagram live. I forgot which one it was. I don't think it was the Hello Kitty live, but I broke it on an Instagram live. Oh, it's broken. I don't know if you guys can see it. Oh no, where is it? Oh no! It's okay. Oh, but it was expensive. Oh, I found it. Okay, so I'm not gonna be using my tweezers for the rest of the night. I'm going to super glue it after this. Again, for the second time. So hopefully we don't need a lot of tweezing. Okay, so usually for things like this, I try to use my tweezers, but if that's not an option, then I'm going to try and dig it out with my nippers. And this isn't the DSPI nipper that I usually use. This is a Minitech nipper, but it has pointier end and it's easier to put into the PC. So in case you guys are wondering, that's why I'm using that nipper instead of my DSPI one. And then we can attach with, so we need to cut out more of these. I think we're going to start with the neck connection, which is this one. And we're going to put this, how? Oh. Okay, so the part with the little dip is at the front, and it's just supposed to slide in this way, and then we can put the head on. Ta-da! We just now need to add the arms, and then we are going to be completed with this part of the build. So I need to take these off. I remember from the Sharzaku version of this kit. I'm going to need to take these off. Oh, these are pretty hard. God, okay. Oh, there we go. Oh. Okay, these are stuck on pretty well. Oh, ow. Oh, I was scared that's going to break something. So these were stuck on pretty well, but we need to exchange these smaller ones with these bigger ones because they give a little bit more length so that there's a bit of a space between this thing and the head. So with this one, it's a bit too short, the distance to the head, so you're going to not be able to put the head on. So that's why you need these parts. I also actually said those things about the Sharzaku on my YouTube video, where I reviewed the Sharzaku and the RX, and then did a little comparison. It's actually better to compare the Sharzaku with this, but at that time when I filmed the video, I didn't have this script, so that's why I didn't compare it to this per se. And so I compared it to the only other Hello Kitty kit that I have, which was the RX version of the kit. Okay, so apparently even with the kind of elongated joint, it's still a little bit more difficult to put it on. The RX one, I don't think you actually need to, yeah, you didn't need to change the shoulders. So it was already pretty easy to just snap on the head. So that one was a bit more simple in that regard. But also, the colors look really great, I think. Like, at least that's my opinion. The colors look really great. It looks really vibrant. So I guess I like that about this kit a little bit more than the RX. I actually have the RX version of the clear kit, and this is how it looks side by side. I said this with the Sharzaku one, but the Zaku bodies are a little bit taller than the RX bodies, so that's why they're a little bit taller. The helmet is also a little bit slimmer because it doesn't have this part. But yeah, so this is the plastics, what's it called? Next to each other. If you can see,
this is a lot clearer than this. This is a little bit on the milky side. And if you touch the plastic, this feels kind of more like a PC compared to this. This feels very fragile, like it's very thin. This one feels a little bit thicker, even on the thinner parts. You can hear the difference. So yeah, so this is a little bit thinner on the plastic itself, and this is a little bit thicker, but it feels a little bit more malleable than this. This one feels like a normal clear one. This one feels more like the pearl-ish version of the kits. Like if you built Bear Guy Pretty or the Fumina, the pretty one, the angel version of that, they have those plastic, like for the Bear Guy it's the backpack and the wings, and like the little halo, it's a little bit more malleable. It feels a little bit more like that for this one. This one feels more like the H2 Magnum Clear version, or something with like glitter in the clear plastic. So in case you guys wanted to know, that's the difference between the plastics. So I have this part, and I'm going to figure out what this is for. Oh, this is supposed to be for inside the helmet. Okay. So, you see this gap, guys? That's where it's supposed to go. So, we're going to open this again. Hopefully it doesn't break on me, because I will cry if it breaks. Well, not cry, but I think I would be very devastated if it does break. And then I think it's supposed to go in, yeah, it's supposed to go in before the visor. So I skipped one complete step on this. So that was my bad. I usually stick to the manual a lot better than I do today. Oops. Okay. And then this goes into, where does it go? Okay. So the hole is on the top and facing upwards, and then you push it in like that, and then you put the visor back in, and then snap it in better than I did, and then you snap the helmet together, and you put it back onto Hello Kitty, who is now back in Zaku form. It's no longer kind of naked. I don't know why, but I think seeing Hello Kitty without a ribbon or anything feels weird. I feel like I'm seeing her naked. It's not something you see often. So yeah, it feels like she was naked. Interesting, you're right, that green is really eye-catching. Yeah. It's very clear. Other than the torso and the waist, it's actually very clear. So the waist and the torso, if you hear that, it's the same with this one. So if you want to know what the RX plastic is and you got this one instead, it's practically the same with the torso and the waist. But this one, everything else that's light green is of a different type of plastic. So there's that. Even the ribbons are a bit different, if you guys can see. I don't know if it's quite obvious, but this is more clear and this is more milky, I think. Ooh! I didn't know that it was going to be that flimsy, but if you guys can see, I don't know if you guys can see. This is more milky than this. Maybe it's better if I put it here, where the light kind of shines on it. But yeah, so this is milkier, and then this is milkier, and this is more shiny. I don't know if you guys can tell by the light reflecting on it, but it is. And the Hello Kitty's helmet likes to fall off a little bit. Maybe it's because I didn't snap it perfectly. But I should have already snapped it perfectly last time when I made it. I don't know why it's separating. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's a bit flimsy, I think. The connection, see? It's not that great. This one connects a bit better. So the Zaku one has a stronger connection, I guess, to the head itself. It's a bit harder to pull it off, while the RX is very easy. So if you guys want to buy a kit
from this line. I guess that's something you guys can take into consideration as well. So yeah, so that's that. And I think we're just going to continue with the weapons, which is I think the last part. Yeah. So supposedly you're supposed to do the weapons first according to the manual. So according to the manual, you're supposed to do the weapons first. I don't know if you guys can see that, but the weapons first, and then you're supposed to transform it after you've built the weapons. But I decided I'm going to do weapons last because they're not that hard and it's pretty self-explanatory anyways to do that. So yeah. Also, this is how I like to display my Zaku heads. Oh, okay. So on my previous live and also in the YouTube video that I made, I mentioned that the Zaku's head doesn't quite stick to the body as well as the RX. So I have the RX one and it doesn't fall off. If you guys can see this, like, see? You can actually kind of hear it snap together. So there's that for this one. But for the Char Zaku, it doesn't connect. Not well. Like, it doesn't. If you can hear that, like, that hollow clink, it doesn't connect at all. It will fall. But this one is kind of a medium, of like a happy medium between the two. So you can't quite shake it off, but you won't hear it won't click in either like the RX did. So it doesn't actually have that strong connection that it should with like with the RX. I mean, it probably shouldn't have it with this because it's supposed to be like with the PC like before, but it sticks a lot better. Like, I can't shake it off. So that's the comparison between the three of them. But yeah, so this is how I kind of like to display it. Because I think this is cute and I like this version of Hello Kitty better than the normal Hello Kitty. So that's why I display whatever SB's head with the Hello Kitty body. Because it's kind of adorable anyways. It's not that bad looking. It's a bit weird, it's a bit derpy, but it's kind of cute. Is it not? I don't know, maybe I'm weird, but I have this collection of SDs with, let me turn that off first, of like SDs with Hello Kitty bodies now. So there's that. Okay, so I'm gonna move on. I think I'm gonna start with the axe because that's the only thing left on this runner. I'm still debating if I should get one of the kitty kits. I think if you want something fun to build that doesn't really take a lot of brain power and it's pretty chunky and self-explanatory, then it's a pretty good kit. It's not a serious kit by any means, so if you want something like a serious build, this is not it. But if you want something to just pass time, or if you want something that's kind of cute, kind of unique, then this is definitely a good kit to get. Because it's actually not hard to build. You probably won't even need the manual itself. I just don't like to build without a manual. It makes me feel all anxious inside. So that's why I'm still building with the manual. But to be honest, it's quite self-explanatory. It's just that you gotta be able to like put everything in the right way in. But I'm pretty sure if you can't put it in and you can't snap it in, you're just going to change it. And then you'll know that it's not the right way in, you know. Axe is done, which is, I guess, my favorite weapon because I really like the axe. But also, so for the Char Zaku version, the axe has a more clear edge than this one, which is kind of weird because this isn't a clear kit. This is a normal kit, but this is a clear kit. But it has a more milky finish, and this one has a more gloss, like it looks more like the armor. So that's interesting, I guess. Look, this is a bit more milky, right? And then this is not. Also, the plastic, this is a bit lighter than this one for the axe itself. This is a bit more black than this. This is, I think, this is a kind of glittery gray, while this one is like just purely black. So I think that's interesting. I don't know. I think this one looks better with that actually because of how clear the edge is. It fits better with the armor itself compared with this. It's kind of milky. It fits more with like this two part. But that's like kind of the minority of the whole kit, right? So there's that. I don't know if you guys thought it was interesting, but I thought it was interesting. So yeah, so that's the axe. Are the Hello Kitty parts the exact same and the MS parts just designed to go around it? For the Hello Kitty, they're all the same. So you get exactly this body with different colored overalls, and if it's a clear kit, then it comes in clear, and if it's not, then it's not. The only difference from the Hello Kitty kits is the stickers. So if you buy the Zaku and the Char Zaku, you get stickers for the apple and for the visor. This is the sticker. So you get this, and you got that one, which is this one, and then the circle one for this one. So you'll get those, and then there's mono eye for the actual visor of the helmet. So this is what the body looks like. The head is exactly the same. The only difference is if it's clear, then the nose will be clear as well. If it's not clear, then the nose will not be clear. But other than that, everything else is pretty much the same. You get the same ribbon, the same apple base as well. And even the runners, they look exactly the same. So this is how you get Hello Kitty. You get the body from here, and the face from here. Everything about the Hello Kitty itself is from here. And everything that is its accessories, it comes from this runner. So the ribbon, the apple, the base, everything is from this runner, and everything else comes from this. Everything for the Hello Kitty is exactly the same. For the SD itself, it's different because for the RX, you get the standard version of the SD. For the Char Zaku and the Zaku, I think. Yeah. So for the Char Zaku and the Zaku, you get the cross silhouette version, which means it has a little bit of better articulation compared to this. And also, you don't get that many foiled stickers. For the RX, you actually get a lot of foiled stickers. You get these on the waist, this on the torso, 1, 2, and 3 on the neck, and then also this in the middle of the waist. I think you have more at the back, yeah. You have more at the back and then more on the side. And those are all foiled stickers, and then you also get 2 for the shield. So you get a lot of foil stickers for the RX. But for the cross silhouette version, you don't actually get that many stickers, and the only sticker you get is like this much. So you get 3. You get 1 for this head, which is inside that pink plastic piece. That's just a normal silver, same color as the rest of the sheet. So it's that color. And then you put a plastic piece over it to make it pink. And then these 2 pink ones, they're for the weapons, which I'm going to be building in a second. And they're just like, they're basically the eyepieces, or like the, what's it called? The scope pieces, I think. So that's where all the stickers go for the Zaku and the Char Zaku. So the Char Zaku has almost exactly the same kit. The only difference is that, Char and then just Zaku. So that's the only difference that comes from those 2. Meanwhile, with the RX, there's a lot more differences just because the base of the Gundam itself is already a different type. I kind of prefer the cross silhouette version though. It's a bit better. But that's just my opinion, because also you don't have to do a lot of foiled stickers. I think I've said this before. I actually don't mind stickers. I actually really like them. But the more I build, the more I realize it's not just stickers that I like. It's the non-foil stickers. But the foil stickers are kind of a pain sometimes, especially because they're a bit less seamless than the non-foil sticker. Excuse me drinking, by the way. So there's that. And then we're just going to continue doing this so that I can also show you where the stickers go. So the next one, I think I'm just gonna build the gun, yeah. So I'm going to cut this main part out of the gun, I think. That's something you have to cut off as well, but I'm not quite sure yet, so let me just cut off the gun first, and then we'll check in with the manual. after this, yeah, okay, so there's this little part on top of the gun. You have to also cut that out. This is the only mess I've made so far. That one piece. I don't know if you guys can see that. This one piece over here. That's the only mess I've made this whole time. Oh! My Sharzaku Hello Kitty. I'm sorry. Actually, I have the Hello Kitty Gundams on the side of my table just because I haven't had time to clean up after my last lives and also doing the video last time, because when I made the review I brought out all of my Hello Kitty Gundams so that in case I needed a reference or something, I'd have it on hand so that I don't have to go looking for it in the display case outside. I could just have everything like within arm's reach. But after that, I haven't had much time to actually do anything else, so I haven't been able to clean up either. I'm gonna need C6. So yeah, actually haven't been able to move everything out of the table itself. Oh, also, do you guys have pets? If you guys have pets, do you guys have trouble keeping them off of tables? Or like a certain surface? Because I can't get my cats off of my workspace. And when I sleep, I have to put, so if you guys can see at the back, I think you guys can see, I have Lahaj from IKEA. It's a 1 meter shark. So I put that 1 meter shark on top of my table. And even then, that's not enough. I need Lahaj and my Mimikyu plushie to actually keep them off of my main workspace table so that there's literally no spots to jump on. And then next to it, I have a few containers where I put all my Gundam stuff, like everything I want to store and I won't really look at, like previous boxes that I've cut up, stuff like that. And I put it on the side because like I can also put my laptop there when I'm doing a live. I can actually watch like this and then I can also look that way. But without my laptop or anything else, the top is kind of empty. So I have to put another plushie on top of that or something else on top of that. That's why whenever I do a live, you guys can see a lot of plushies at the back as well. Because I have nowhere else to put them when I'm not, like, when I'm doing a live, I have nowhere else to put them because when I'm not doing a live, it's on the table. When I'm not working, it's also on the table so that there's like no space for them to jump on. I don't know how they picked up a habit of jumping on my table, but they have, and it's not fun. Oh, if it's cross silhouette, then I guess you can technically get the extensions to make the limbs longer. I think so. I actually have the cross silhouette, the clear cross silhouette version of the, what's it called? This one. I have the Zaku one. If I'm not wrong, it's the clear cross silhouette version as well. But it's clear and it looks identical, or if not exactly the same. So I'm guessing it's the exact same kit. Oh, I can't use my tweezers. But I haven't actually seen the extensions, so I don't know where you'd get them. Need 3. So you need the smaller one for this one, which should have been obvious because this is pretty small. I don't know why I had to think for this one. Okay, so since I can't quite use my tweezers, I'll just use these. So before I got my tweezers, this is how I would attach stickers. I would peel them off and then stick it to the end of my nipper, and then I just put it in like that, and then use my other hand to hold it in place, lift up my nipper, push it down as much as I can with my hands, and then I'll push down the edges with the nipper, trying not to scratch anything. And so we're going to put this here with this, where? Oh, here. So this goes here, and then it's not sticking. Hold on. Okay, now it is, I think. At least better than before. And then where's this one? this goes in here, and then this goes on top here. Ta-da! This is the gun. This is the first sticker, and then next is the bazooka, where this sticker is going to be used. So for the bazooka, we're going to need all of this, I think. Oh, okay. So we're just gonna cut these out first. These are for the legs, which apparently I missed earlier. So I don't know if I'm doing this in the oops on the screen, not in the screen, on the screen, but I hope so. Then we're gonna cut that out as well. Put that off to the side, and then I think it's supposed to be, yeah, okay, so this is on the bottom. The peg is on the bottom, and then you just push it into the side like that. I think this is correct. Just peg on the bottom, push it into the side. And then that's where it's supposed to go before the Zaku itself is actually completed. Okay, and then last but not least, we're going to make the bazooka, which is all of these parts combined. So we're just gonna cut up everything and cut this up as well. And then this part as well. And I think, oh, there's one more. Yeah, okay. This part as well. I think after this and this, I think that's it. I think this runner is empty and everything else is as well. So we're just gonna cut everything out first, and then we're going to assemble the last weapon and finish off this build. Then I think this is empty. I think all the runners are empty. And we're going to assemble this. So this one goes that way, I think. Wait, what? Hold on. Okay, let's redo that. I think. Oh wait, no, that is correct. Is it the front though? Okay, so this is the front, but it's on this side. So it looks like that. And then you're going to. Oop! I'm sorry, I'm such a klutz. I'm going to take the sticker off first before anything. Grab the piece. I'm gonna put the sticker on. And I'm gonna push it in with my nipper. For some reason, I feel I do more accurately with my nipper than I do with my tweezers. Maybe it's because this is what I've been doing before. But I used to like pushing in the not the edges, but you know, like some parts of the Gundam, they have black lines on the sticker sometimes where it's supposed to be like a, what's it called, like a dip. So usually for that I will use a tweezer, a nipper to push in the ends, push it along the line, the black line, to make it look like it's dipped in. So it makes it look a lot more cohesive, I think. It looks a lot better after you do that. So if you want to try and make it look better, then that's something you can try. Then you're gonna put this here. This looks like a wrench, actually. It reminds me of a wrench. And then you're going to put this where? I know I said this was self-explanatory, but don't mind me, because I'm a bit not smart when it comes to this stuff. I'm actually not that great at like building stuff. It's a bit hard for me to actually find out where everything goes. Wait, what? Is it? Do you guys know how to do this part? I'm confused. How did I do it with the... Okay, so I have the Charizard version. I don't know why I'm not looking at it. Wait, what? Oh! Oh, wait. Oh. It goes in the bottom. It's supposed to go this way. Okay, so you're supposed to slide it in, right? It's not sliding in. Okay, I'm a bit confused. Are you supposed to slide it in? You're supposed to slide it in, yeah. But it's not sticking well. I think it's supposed to stick. It is sticking, so it's supposed to stick. Okay, I think this is as far as I'm willing to push it. I'm scared of breaking it, so this is how it's supposed to look. Like that. Let me just, yeah. Okay, so this is how it's supposed to look like. And then you're supposed to attach this to the front. I don't think, oh, okay, so there's a little line at the top. You're supposed to line that there. Push that in, and then we're going to push this in this way, I think. Oh, no, it's upside down. And then just push it in. And then we're done with the weapons, I think. So this actually, it has a space at the back here where you can put it. And you can keep it on as like as part of the costume, as part of the armor. And it's the same with the Charizard as well. So you can actually do this with the Charizard as well. But it makes it a lot more back heavy than I'd like it. It's a bit harder to use that way. But I think the Charizard one falls over a bit easier. So yeah. So this is the Hello Kitty with the bazooka in the back. It won't really... Okay, there we go. I think that's okay. I don't know. Okay, there we go. The gun, the axe, and... Oops! Everything else that comes with it is here. So this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. It's done, I think. I'm pretty sure it's done. But I'm checking everything in case. But I'm pretty sure it's done. I think it's done. So we've done the... I think this is where you guys can see it. We've done the Hello Kitty. This one. We've done the Hello Kitty. We've done the SD at the first part of this. And then we moved on and then we completed it this way. So this is what you're supposed to do with the leftover non-foil sticker, which is this. You're supposed to use that for this, and you put it on the visor as a mono eye. But I don't really like the way it looks, and I like the way the clear black visor looks on Hello Kitty. So we're going to keep that. So I think that's it. I think we're done. Okay, let me switch over to my big face camera, and then we can end this in a bit, I think. Yeah, okay, so we finished this build today, which is actually my birthday gift from me, myself, and I to me, myself, and I. And this is what we've done today. I think you guys can see this. I'm pretty sure you guys can see this. I love the axe, so we're going to keep giving Hello Kitty the axe. I don't know why, but I think I just really enjoy the look of melee weapons instead of ranged weapons, even though I myself would probably enjoy having ranged weapons better. Yeah, it does look great. I love the way it looks. I love the green. It's very eye-catching. And I love that the Zaku head kind of stick better than the Charizard one. It's not as flimsy. So yeah, I'm glad that we can finish this. I'm glad that you guys are here to help me finish this up. So like, thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for accompanying me finish this. I don't think that there's a clear Charizard actually. I've tried searching for it, but I don't know if it exists because I can't find it. I can only find this one and the RX one. So that's why I haven't done the clear Charizard. If I could find the clear Charizard, I think that would be the first thing I
bought compared to the actual normal Zaku one, because I think that sell out faster than this one.
But yeah, so thank you guys once again for joining me. I'm glad that you guys are here to join me, and I'm glad this time we actually didn't get cut off, because every other time we got cut off after like 1 hour or so, 1 hour and 30-ish minutes maybe, and like we get cut off because of either internet connection or like my OBS I think overloads. But I changed a little bit in the settings, maybe that's why it's not getting cut off, and or nobody's using the internet, and maybe that's why it's a little bit better today. Yes, my stream is improving. Hopefully, it keeps improving. I hope this isn't a fluke, because nobody's using my Wi-Fi today because everyone's out, and nobody's actually downstairs anymore. So that's why I think I have free reign to the Wi-Fi, and hopefully the Wi-Fi wasn't the problem, but instead the OBS setting was the problem, because I fixed a little bit, like I changed a little bit, so hopefully that's what made the stream better. So yeah, thank you guys so much for joining. I'm going to end the live in like a bit. It's like, thank you so much for joining. I hope you guys join me again soon, because I will be going live again every Friday as usual, and maybe if I want to go live on another day, I'll inform you guys on my Instagram. So if you guys want to check that out, then definitely go to my Instagram. If you guys want updates, you can follow me on Instagram as well. If you haven't, please do follow me on Twitch as well. I'm trying to get to affiliate status so that I can make like custom emotes and stuff if you guys sub to me. So yeah, thank you so much again. I really appreciate every one of you who actually came to the stream and actually watched me, even if you guys didn't stick until the end, or maybe if you just popped up in the end, that's also fine. Thank you so much. Once again, I'm so grateful for all of you. I'm going to end the stream now. Thank you. Goodbye.